Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, great to have you with us. Today we're diving into a super important video all about Garten of Banban 8. Yes, you heard that right. The brand new chapter in the horror saga is finally on its way, and we've just received some hot updates straight from one of the developers, Faris. That's right, a few hours ago, Faris has shared some very interesting new messages, and today we're going to break them all down together. New info about the official release date announcement. We all know the community has been waiting for this moment, and these new messages could seriously change everything. But that's not all. In this video, we'll also dive into some fresh new theories about what might happen in Chapter 8, based entirely on what Faris has revealed. In short, this video is packed with mysteries, secret details, and loads of tension to uncover together. And if you're just as excited as we are to discover what's coming in Garten of Banban 8, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button, so you won't miss any updates, any theories, and especially none of the darkest clues. Now it's time to break down every message Faris has revealed about Garten of Banban 8 and the long-awaited release date announcement. And now we're getting to the heart of the video, because Faris has written a really important message, a message that made the entire community go wild and that of course we couldn't ignore. The message is short, but it contains one of the biggest pieces of information we've received in months. Here's what Faris wrote. I will say, release date announcement is coming sometime pretty soon. And with this sentence, we can finally say it loud and clear. Faris has officially confirmed that the release date announcement for Garten of Banban 8 is coming very soon. Yes, friends, after weeks of hints, after so many theories and vague messages, now we have a direct confirmation written out clearly from one of the two creators of the game. This sentence is a true signal. A signal that the wait is almost over, that the new trailer with the official release date could drop at any moment, and that we'll soon be able to start the countdown for Chapter 8. But that's not all. This message isn't just a confirmation, it's also a huge win for all of us who've been digging through clues, making theories, and analyzing every single word from the Euphoric brothers. In fact, if you've been following my recent videos, you know I've been saying for a while that something big was coming. I've told you multiple times that I believed the release date announcement was just around the corner, and now here's the proof that I was right. All the theories I shared with you over the past few days have now been confirmed by Faris's own words. And there's another detail that many people are overlooking, but I think it's crucial. This is the very first time Faris has explicitly mentioned the video announcement of the release date. Before this, he was never this clear. This is the first official statement directly connecting us to the video that will reveal the exact release date of the game. And now let's move on to the second message written by Faris. A message that is directly connected to the previous one, and that adds another piece to the puzzle. After telling us that the release date announcement is coming very soon, Faris wrote another sentence that, if you think about it, completely changes the way we should prepare for the reveal. Here's what Faris wrote. I can't share when exactly. This sentence, though short, is actually very meaningful. Faris is clearly telling us that he won't be able to say exactly when the release date announcement video will be posted. And what does that mean? It means the video might be released as a surprise, without any warning, no official post, no teaser image to prepare us, exactly the opposite of what we've seen in the past. Let's think for a second. With previous teasers and trailers, we always had a few days of anticipation, some mysterious image, or at least a post to let us know something was coming. But this time, none of that. This time, the video with the date announcement might drop suddenly without warning, maybe in the middle of the night or right in the middle of the day. And that's exactly what makes it even more exciting, but also unpredictable. We know it's coming soon, but we don't know exactly when. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 3 days, or even just a few hours from now. So friends, now more than ever we need to stay tuned, keep an eye on the official Euphoric Brothers channel, and check every notification, because the announcement could come at any moment. And once again, I have to say it, we were right. Just a few days ago in my latest videos, I had theorized that the announcement might come suddenly, without teasers and without warning. And now that theory has also been officially confirmed by Faris's message. So we're getting closer and closer. All the pieces are falling into place, and our theory is building up brick by brick, thanks to the official details released by Faris himself. And now friends, let's move on to the third message written by Faris. Another crucial message that helps us understand more about the development of Chapter 8 of Garten of Banban. This time Faris wanted to share with the community something more personal, a reflection that comes directly from inside the development process. And his words reveal a lot. Here's what he wrote. Chapter 8 has been both very difficult and also the most fun to make, to be honest. This sentence perfectly captures the spirit in which the Euphoric brothers are working on this new chapter. On one hand, it confirms that the development has been especially challenging, maybe the hardest of all the chapters so far, but on the other hand, he also says it's been the most fun to create. And what does that tell us? That Chapter 8 won't be just another chapter, it won't simply be a continuation of Chapter 7, but something much bigger, more ambitious, and more innovative. And honestly, we had already noticed that. We already saw it in the 4th teaser trailer, and the final trailer. This new chapter is clearly a big step up in terms of graphics and gameplay. The environments are more detailed, the animation smoother, and everything feels more polished, deeper, more immersive. It's clear that the Euphoric brothers are raising the bar and want to deliver an experience that is much more complete and cinematic compared to the past chapters. And there's another important detail confirming all of this: the estimated length of Chapter 8. According to what has been revealed, the game should last around 2 hours, making it the longest chapter in the entire series so far. Think about it, 2 full hours of gameplay, puzzles, exploration and tension. 2 hours where we'll discover new secrets, face new creatures and most importantly, dive even deeper into the hidden story of Banban's kindergarten. But let's not forget the most important part of Faris's message. Despite all the difficulties and the complexity of this project, he clearly says he had a lot of fun working on it. And that's such a good sign, because it means that even though they're pushing their skills to the limit and experimenting with new technical solutions, they're doing it with passion, with excitement, and with strong creative energy. Experimenting with new development techniques, as he himself hinted, is one of the most exciting parts of making a video game, and that, in my opinion, is what's going to make Chapter 8 so special. It won't just be a longer and more complex experience, it will be a true evolution compared to everything we've seen so far in the series. So let's get ready. Chapter 8 won't just be another piece of the story, it will be a major leap forward, a technical and narrative challenge, and maybe even a turning point for everything that comes next. And we have reached the end of this long journey through Faris's new messages and all the exciting news waiting for us with the release of Garten of Banban 8. But before we say goodbye, let's do a nice summary together of everything we discovered today, because trust me, these updates have been really important. First of all, we analyzed Faris's first message, where he finally confirmed that the announcement of the release date is coming very soon, an official confirmation we have been waiting for a long time, and that gives us the certainty that Chapter 8 is entering its final phase. Our theories from the past few days, where we said the date was close, have all been confirmed. Then we moved on to the second message, where Faris wrote that he can't say exactly when the announcement video will be released. This tells us that the trailer might be published as a surprise, with no warning, no teaser, and no image to alert us. A sudden release that could happen anytime, today, tomorrow, or even tonight. Again, another theory has proven to be correct. And finally, we saw the third message, where Faris said that Chapter 8 was the hardest to develop, but also the most fun. This confirms that it's not just any chapter, but a real leap forward in the Banban saga. We saw it in the trailers, the graphics have improved, the gameplay has evolved, the environments are more detailed, and the game will last about 2 hours. Also, Faris let us know they experimented with new development techniques, making the experience even fresher and more engaging. In short, we can say it without hesitation. Garten of Banban 8 will be the most ambitious chapter in the entire series, and now there's very little time left. We have entered the final waiting phase, and any moment now we could find ourselves facing the official trailer with the release date. So friends, if you want to stay updated on all the news, theories and future announcements, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a nice like on this video. Thanks for watching, bye bye!